Hello, everybody. How are you? So, Foodie is live right now, and it doesn't sound like she's very happy. She did her words. The name of her live stream is called I Hate This Community. So, I'm not quite sure what set her off. I've been watching Foodie all day. She posted a very strange graphic video revolving around chickens. If you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. It was extremely graphic. There was absolutely no reason for it other than she was just searching for something to get people upset. And now she's raging about goodness knows what. So, sorry, no intro, but we're going to jump into this. I don't know what she's going to say, but Foodie, more than half the live streams that she does, she gets rid of. And she's been doing a lot of raging in her community posts. Foodie, I'm not quite sure why you insist on writing mini novels on your community post. Do know that when you do that, you're basically raging for free. I know you hate to do anything for free. So it doesn't make sense to do community post after community post after community post after community post being angry. You're not making money that way. You might as well just do a live stream and let it all out. So without further ado, let's get into her live stream and see what she has to say. So I don't want to get too far behind, so there's no intro today. Sorry about that. But I don't know how long she's going to be on. I don't know what she's going to say, but I just want to jump into it as quickly as possible. Let's go.
Drama. I'm kidding. This break was so long. I have a surprise for you after in the blue window flop era. If it makes you feel any better, I'm really having. Oh, actually, that does. No, I'm kidding. That doesn't make me feel better, Blocks Chaos, because I'm sad that you're having a bad day. But you can share it with us for sure. Hello, JJ, Barack O. Boglin, Hannibal's, Choice Cuts. Chantal, chicken video was very shocking. Hey, baby, why is it shocking to kill a chicken? I'd like to know. If you eat, do you eat chicken? Do you eat chicken? Yes or no? Pretty D. I took the video down and then I put it back up because I'm like, I literally searched for killing chicken in the YouTube algorithm or the.
Yeah, but the question is why? That's not what your channel is about. So why post a video like that on your channel, Chantal? What was the point of that? Was it just to trigger some of the reactors or the audience? I'm not quite sure what the reasoning was behind that. Can you please explain?
Search bar. I have tea with like too much honey, probably. I'm really sick, actually. I have like some kind of flu or cold, or that happened to me last time because of probably the airport or somebody germy or I don't know. Um, does anyone eat chicken? Harry's okay.
You know, Chantal, just because people eat meat products, it doesn't mean they want to see the process before they eat the meat products. Do you understand? And it's really rude of you to put that on your channel because you know that's not your usual content.
Um, it's not the killing of the chicken; it was how the video was put together and song choice. So, what kind of song should I put? The funeral march from Chopin? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how people are shocked over chicken when you eat chicken. Like, I'm eating, what are these? Finger, of puffy corn filled with cocoa cream. Don't hate. Love is so much better. Hence Beezer. No, that's why I hate this community because it's like people complain and clutch their pearls. Hi, Golden Gal, Gemini, Stan.
Well, you complain and clutch your pearls. So let me get this straight. Let me see if I have this right, Chantal. You can get on your channel and say whatever you like, and you can complain about whatever you like. You can air your grievances about people you know and people you don't know, but the reaction channels can't do it. We can't be on our channels and say what we like. So the rules for you don't apply for other people. We have to do a different set of rules. Is that what we're going for here? This is really simple. If you don't like it, don't look. You ever hear that old saying, don't like it, don't look, don't listen, don't pay attention? Nobody invites you over to the reaction channel chats or channels to watch the content or listen to it. You invite yourself. It's amazing to me. You have your VIB chat, and I watch your live streams. I don't see any reaction channels as VIBs. So when you're on your channel with your VIB chat, nobody's in there bothering you. Yet you make a point to go into reaction channel chats and say awful things. You go on their comment section, say awful things. You're lurking around, you're peeping, you're spying. If you don't like it, don't look.
Um, Ramona, hello. Hi, neighbor. It was unexpected. Well, actually, it's because we were grocery shopping. We didn't finish everything because I'll tell you in a minute. And I was like, I need meat. The grocery stores have frozen meat, but they don't have like fresh. So if you want like a fresh chicken, you have to go to a butcher. Which guess what? If you eat meat, something gets
So Tiny Lasagna says, girl, you have to admit it was kind of in bad taste when there are rumors of animal blank. You guys can read the comments. I got to be careful with some of the terms because YouTube is getting ridiculous with words you can and cannot say, but you see the comment.
killed. Okay. So if you can't see how your food gets sourced, maybe you shouldn't eat it. I mean, is Zach a vegetarian? If not, then he's the biggest hypocrite. Even vegetarians and vegans, like, I hate these sanctimonious people who like
Well, that's okay. We don't like you either. So you can be free to not like us. We can be free to not like you. What's the problem?
judge others for what they do in life. Like, yeah, I went through a whole phase of veganism and everything like that, but like everything is in my past, right? So I'm a different person now. This is my beliefs now.
You're not a different person. You may be in a different country, but you're still the same person. You're still the same angry, bitter, salty person you ever were. You're still the same hateful person you ever were. Nothing has changed here. I'm not being a hater. I'm giving an observation. I don't see or hear a different Chantal in front of me. I see the same Chantal with different clothing on. That's pretty much it.
And like, I love chicken. What can I say? I love chicken. I don't feel bad. Like, I mean, I don't like animals to suffer, but I'd also, it's food. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't understand the double standard or the like hypocrisy. Like, if you're going to eat chicken, and if you're a vegetarian, vegan, good for you. Good for you. People eat meat since the dawn of time. Don't even give me this that they're eating couscous in the 1400s. It's not true. Neanderthals were killing animals and eating them. So, if you were in the wild and you would get sick of eating leaves, you would kill a chicken. Don't even go there. Beauty bite. Oh, these are Syrian sweet. Oh,
Chantal, with this title of this live stream, you basically baited everybody, almost promising a super rage. I'm not seeing it. See, I had a discussion with some friends earlier about you, and it seems like you got a pattern of you do things to get a reaction. Like you kick the hornet's nest because you want the hornets to fly after you. You don't want them to sting you, but you want to get them chasing you. You're basically playing tag with the reaction channels. Here, let me do something to cause some kind of controversy or drama. You want something to react to. You're basically turning yourself into a reaction channel.
we have a video of our shopping day today. Um, hello, Blacks, Sarah, Mary Poppins. Diego, y'all beaters are cool. I don't count the haters as part of the community. Me neither. Angela, what made you put it up? Honestly, like, just, I don't know. At first, I was like, is it going to be too shocking? And then I looked up other videos and I posted on my community post a woman, like, her video is way worse and she has like 36K likes. So I'm like, okay, so It can't be a bad thing. Like people eat chicken, people eat meat.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. So you're over there just trying to find ways to make money. So you were looking at things that were high in the algorithm, things with high views, and you thought, okay, this is not my usual content, but I'll try something new because I want a lot of views. But didn't you say in the earlier video that you did, the earlier live stream, that you don't care about views? Obviously you do. You're desperately trying to find something to get you a lot of views.
You know, it's not like you see his head cut off or anything. You don't see him cutting his head off or any blood. The other videos that have 2 million views, you see the blood and everything. Anyway, we have a fresh chicken quartered in the fridge. I'm gonna make some kind of probably chicken kabsa or something, or malakia, not the Egyptian kind. I don't like the slimy kind. I like the. I want to try the Syrian way. I'll do a video on it. Anyway, I digress. So, I mean, really, in my opinion, like Zach, your video is disgusting because it's judgmental on.
Nobody asked you to watch Zach's video. I'm sure he did not ask you to watch his video. See, this is your problem. You can't stay in your lane. You keep veering off the road into everybody else's lane, sticking your nose in their cars, finding out what they're doing while you're driving. Just stay in your lane and stay in your own car, Chantal. You know, you're always running around YouTube and running around on Twitter, seeing what people are saying about you, and you're looking for a reason to be angry. You're looking for a reason to rage because even you know that you're so boring that the only interesting time on your channel is when you do rage. So you have to have a reason. So you look for a reason to do it.
Probably 95% of the world who kills animals to eat them. All right. So clutch your pearls somewhere else. Like, you didn't have to watch my video. You didn't have to click on it and say, why watch something that it clearly says graphic, how to slaughter a chicken, how a chicken is slaughtered. Some people, it's educational. I've never, being from the Western world, I've never, even then, like people have farms that kill their chickens. Are you going to go villainize them for showing people how they live? Like you really need to live outside of your box, get under from under your rock, and go experience life and touch grass. Okay, people do things differently in different parts of the world. People kill things to eat. Ooh, what a concept! Where have we become so pampered and spoiled that we judge people for killing chickens? Where? Do you eat those chicken nuggies? You eat those cute little chicken nuggies from McDonald's? That was a chicken being killed, probably even more horribly than the halal chicken you saw being killed today.
So is that what this live stream is about? It's about this. This is why you had to rage.
Guaranteed. I actually think that more than 1,000 chickens, or probably 10,000
No, you could have done a video explaining your thoughts, Chantal. You didn't have to go live and do this.
chickens are killed every second, and I'm villainized for it. Really? I put my video back up. If you don't like it, it says graphic. I warned you. Don't.
Sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you present it that matters. And the presentation just sucked, especially with everything going on with you right now, Chantal. Should you be posting videos like that? No. I think you are purposely doing videos like that to deflect away from what people have been talking about lately. You're desperate to find a deflection point that sticks, that gets people diverted away from talking about what they've been talking about lately with your former pets. You want that conversation to stop, so you're trying to find something else to shock people and to get them talking about anything other than BBJ and Sam.
Watch it. Like, you know what I mean? You can't watch something and then go, oh no, it's so gross. A chicken is being killed. Oh, oh, oh. No, you can't do that. Get a life. A complete hypocrite. Hi, Norma Jean. Loyalty Beezer, and here we are. Beezer, and here we are. Whole ass year later. Love ya. Oh my gosh. Radiation. Rabies. For crying out loud, we eat chicken all the time. How do they think the grocery store end up with meat? Chickens get killed for food. Hi, Dream. Honestly, No, it's not like I get pleasure in watching the chickens be slaughtered, but like I was like, wow. When he drove up to the store, I'm like, what is this? And he's like, well, they're gonna slaughter a chicken, and I was like, what? They're gonna kill it. So I was like a little bit like, wow, I've never experienced that, right? Because I usually buy my chicken package at Loblaws, all nice and dandy. And but no, this is like, whatever. This is how you buy chicken here, I guess. So
Okay, moving on.
yeah, but my channel's strange. I thought it would be a cool video. I don't know.
Here we go. BBJ is probably so happy to have an owner that isn't so self-absorbed they won't take them to the vet. Oh, they got rid of that super chat real quick. She is very happy. I saw a picture of BBJ in her cat bed. She was sleeping. She had a little belly. She looked very content. And I think it's very poetic that BBJ is well loved. She's well taken care of, and she has a home. Chantal doesn't even have a home. And I love that for her.
It's different. It's something I never experienced before. I didn't go in, but still, I was like, babe, can you please film this for me? I want to see, but I don't want to go in. Giraffe eyelash. My 21 and me says I'm a Neanderthal. Did Neanderthals exist? Did they exist for real? We would killing chicken videos. I've seen it. I mean, vets, which we never even seen an actual report of, just a Twitter tweet.
Oh, wait,
But
Becca?
that's sorry, I'm kind of wait. I'm up now because of like Fajr and because it's so well. It's morning here. It was
So imagine that. Listen, let's set the scene. You are supposed to be newly married. You just got back to Kuwait and it's early in the morning. What are you doing? You're not spending time with your husband. You're raging and you're eating and you're talking about the community. I'm sorry, if I were newly married and I was separate away from my husband, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be spending time with my loved one. I wouldn't even care about anything beyond that, because me and the new husband, we've got some catching up to do in every way, but not you. You've been nothing but raging since you got back. What happened to, I feel closer to God in Kuwait. I feel more spiritually connected to Allah when I'm in Kuwait. Apparently, you're not that close. You're mad.
a bit of a troll on your part to instigate their already false outrage emotions regarding the felines. What? But Stan, their emotions about the felines they're not valid. They're not valid feelings because it's all made up on lies. They're all listening to false outrage from somebody who
No, it's not false outrage. See, listen, you know what the ironic part about Foodie? She likes to use that term, false outrage. When she comes online and she does a live stream and she does these clickbait titles like, I hate this community, and she comes online and she's fake angry, that's fake outrage. The anger that people feel over what happened at BBJ, that anger is very much real. Because there's one thing that people do not like and will not stand for is someone who is cruel to an innocent being for no reason, who's neglectful for no reason. That's not fake anger, that's the real thing. Unlike this right here.
killed their own animals, and I never did. I never put BBJ down. Had I wished I put her down, yes.
There you go. There you go. There it is. She's salty and she's mad because she could not do what she planned to do. That plan went sideways, and there was a whole different outcome that she never saw coming. And that was the way it was supposed to happen, because it wasn't BBJ's time. I think, in my opinion, with everything that BBJ has been through, everything she's endured, Death looked at BBJ and said, you know what? I got respect for you. You lived through all that. It's not your time. I'm not punching your ticket right now. There's another path for you. Take the path. We'll meet up later when it's time, but it ain't your time right now. It let her go.
If you see all that's revealed about her from the vets, which we never even seen an actual report of, just a Twitter tweet. She's 21 and she's got all these conditions, extreme arthritis.
And they're treatable and they are manageable. Chantal, you are what, 38, 39? You are terribly sick. You have diabetes. You have a severely enlarged liver. You have non alcoholic fatty liver disease. You've had a blood clot in your lung. You can barely breathe. You can barely walk. So you've got a myriad of health problems, ma'am. And there's probably more that are still undiagnosed. So you're terribly sick and you've got several ailments. Does that mean society should put you down? I mean, I'm just applying your logic here. Should society look at you the way you look at other things? That society should just give up on you the way that you give up on your cats. Oh, there's a lot wrong here. Just get it over with. No, no. Everything that was wrong with her is treatable. It's manageable. She's already feeling better. She's already acting better. She's eating better. And she deserves the life that she's got now. She's earned it.
You're going to force her to go to the vet. You're going to drag her to the vet for clout. You're going to make her take pills for clout. You were all complicit in abusing BBJ further.
No, no, you were. You were. You were. You could have done something you didn't. Do not try to put this on the community. We were not the owners. She was not in the care of any of us. There were many people in the community that were urging you to take the cat to the vet. There were even people in your own community that paid for the vet visit. There was one viewer, Vegan for Life, that gave you $400, so the visit would have been free. It would have been free. There were people urging you to call a mobile vet, a mobile groomers. That never happened. You couldn't even provide a clean, comfortable, safe home for them. You couldn't provide enough food to the point where Sam was fighting BBJ for the food that there was. You couldn't provide a clean litter box. You provided nothing. But you were very happy to put them on camera and make a little money off of them. So who was the hurtful one? Not us.
Like, that's it. So, what I wanted to do was in my cat's best interest, and I should have went with my gut instinct. Should have
Well, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't.
never given her to a stranger ever. But
You know what her thinking is? I'm just gonna read her mind. Like she's salty and she's bitter because she's thinking to herself, damn it, doggone it. I could have had BBJ. I could have taken her to the vet. I could have made all that money. All I had to do was just take care of her. I could have made so much money off BBJ, but I was so selfish I didn't. And now French Fry Girl and her family has her. Darn it. Like she is kicking herself, kicking herself, kicking herself for the wrong reason. She's kicking herself. Well, that's what happens when you're selfish and stupid.
whenever you read home, like Sam is fine. I'm very happy for Sam, not for BBJ, because look what she has to live with for the rest of her life and suffering. And what did FFG do? What did she do? She forced her dogs medications.
Oh, stop it. I don't even want to hear this no more. I do not want to hear this anymore. I'm so sick of her trying to use this to try to A, make a point, which there is no point to make here, B, to try to just throw a dig at Frenchie. Frenchie loved her dogs very, very much. She did everything she could. And what happened with Frenchie's dogs? It was a situation where there was no other choice versus Chantal and her cats, where there was a choice. The choice was she could have taken care of the cats. Or if she figured out that she couldn't before it reached that point where things got critical, she could have given them to somebody and said, here, like I'm I'm focused on other things and I know it. I know I'm not the best owner, so please take my cats and give them a good home. She could have done that, but she did not. She was too selfish and stupid, and it's coming back to bite her in her big butt.
To try to make cure them or whatever, ended up having to euthanize them. So who's the one who euthanized any animals? Not
And I'm going to say it again. What person who loves animals, what person who is a cat mama that is a pet owner would even think of throwing the deaths of a person's pets in their face and trying to weaponize that? Anybody with a heart would just, they wouldn't do that, because the loss of a pet, it's tremendous. There's such grieving that goes on there. You know, you lose a pet, it's you're grieving the loss for a long time. Your heart is broken. Who would do that to another person, especially another pet owner? That's how heartless she is.
me, and she's going to end up doing that with BBJ because that's what's going to have to happen.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
So really, all of this just to get one up on me and for clout. But you're not
No, 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 it's not about that. It's about seeing an animal who is in a desperate situation and saying, I'm not going to let her do what she wants to do. I'm going to give this pet a better life. And so it has happened. BBJ has a much better life. You know, she's getting fed. She, I saw the pictures. She looks like she's been properly brushed. She looks happy. She looks rested. I'm sure she is rested being in a home without people screaming and yelling and chemicals everywhere. I'm sure it's a whole different environment, and she's just absolutely loving it. I've also heard through the grapevine that she got her first shot for her arthritis, and she was already looking better, feeling better as from all of that. So she's got some pain relief, and that was something you could have done, Foodie. A lot of things that BBJ's gone through were so preventable had you just jumped on it as soon as it happened, but you let things get to a critical point, and now there's a lot of healing that has to be done.
actually thinking of BBJ. No one cares about the cats.
I do. A lot of people do. You know, you're doing self projection. Nobody cares about you, but a lot of people care about the cats. Nobody cares about you. You know, like, you don't care about yourself. You don't care about yourself. You know, you're destroying yourself internally, externally. What can anybody do? If you don't care about you, how can you expect other people to care about you? It's so sad. There's lots of people that have tried to care about you, but you're just not caring about yourself.
All they care about is making me look like a bad cat person.
You know what, Foodie? You are a bad cat person. You're a bad person, period. And nobody has to make you look like anything. You do a fine job all on your own, ma'am. You work overtime at that. You do. You do the most to look bad. It's a favorite hobby of yours, a favorite interest. You devote a lot of time to it. You don't try to do anything to make yourself look good at all.
When I've had the cat for 21 years. So they make everything into a controversy or conspiracy. Exactly. Stop chicken shaming. That's why I follow, but I'm just saying. No, I know. Look, yeah, it's a shocking video, but I mean, why is it shocking? Let's think about it. Let's really think about this. It's a chicken being slaughtered when we literally eat chicken.
You know, I just had a thought. It just pops into my head. I'm just in my mind, I'm going back through my memories of everything that Foodie has done on her channel. You know, she's gone through this thing of doing the most disgusting, vulgar, shocking things she could think of to get those views. Every tactic she could think of. And I'm also thinking about the fact that she's trying to do something on TikTok, which is really not jumping off. But is then she came up with the idea of using the hamster to get views, setting up a live cam for the hamster. Now she's posting graphic videos to her channel. Is that the new tactic, Chantal? Like the ultimate in shock? Is that what we're up to these days? Are you so desperate for ideas that that's what you're going to do?
You know, maybe we should be exposed to the harsh reality, you know what I mean? Hello, of what we consume. Do you guys know what this is?
No, and I don't care.
Is it halva or whatever? Anyway, this one has pistachios. It's like sesame seed dessert. Oh, it's so good. Let me
Oh, looks like a very calorie-ridden dessert, the very thing that you need right now.
have a bite with my tea. So
So it's early in the morning and she's eating that dessert. Healthy girl where? Healthy girl who?
yeah, I'm not posting these videos to like offend anyone. Cavemen
Well, you did.
were strictly carnivores. Yeah, I'm vegan. Oh, really? I couldn't watch it, but no. Hey, if you can't watch it, I understand that. Salah's in bed, night bed. I'm in the bedroom. Sometimes you don't feel like getting ready for the camera. You know what I mean? We woke up not long ago.
So you're waking up and having a dessert. I've never done that. Has anybody else ever done that? You wake up and the first thing you grab is dessert? Yikes.
For Ramadan, we're gonna be up so early because like once Fajr, once Fajr comes, you have to start fasting. But you can have like a pre-Fajr breakfast. So maybe 4:30, 4 in the morning. You get up.
I can just see Chantal before Ramadan. Whatever the start time is for Ramadan, she will have a feast. She will stuff herself stupid before it starts.
Down a gallon of water, have something healthy for breakfast, and then get ready for the day. And then when sundown hits, iftar. I eat meat, of course. I'm not saying anything, but the chicken being slaughtered, just saying the video was very unexpected. Did I thought I told you guys about these slaughterhouses before, these chicken slaughterhouses for consumers, and I always wanted to film one and see the process of how a chicken, you know what I mean? Here it's done. I'm just trying to give you part of the Kuwait, all of the Kuwait experience. You know, they just like to bitch about everything. Yeah. Zachary Michael could never understand fresh dead chicken and greens. Is he a vegetarian or vegan? That's what like they're so judgmental. Like, okay, you not everyone. I'm kidding, babe. Getting it all together, and it looks like a chicken at the end of the day. Like you would buy it at a grocery store. I have it in my fridge that are not true. What?
I'm skipping ahead because there's all this chicken talk. I really don't care.
I don't care what they think. It's not animal cruelty to slaughter a chicken.
Are you going to make a whole live stream about this, Chantal?
McDonald's chicken is made up in a lab. I grew up in a hunting family. Like animal control has been to my house so many times. Never anything wrong.
Oh, it's very strange how she's intermingling the situation with the chicken video with talking about the cats. It's like she's trying to marry the two subjects. So I'm getting a sense here, Chantal, that you posted the chicken video as a middle finger to the reaction channels for talking about the situation with BBJ. Like that was your FU moment, right? Even though the two are completely unrelated.
Well, they look nice. Your cats look fine. Yeah. I grew up.
And animal control can only do so much. They are not veterinarians. They cannot do a full checkup. If animal control came to your house and everything the way it was, and then French Fry Girl got BBJ and took her to the vet, and the vet is running down a laundry list of things that are wrong. Apparently, the cats weren't fine. If Sam had dander all in his fur to the point where he was completely shaved, apparently he wasn't fine. So your cats weren't fine, because if they were, then the vet would have said, the cats are fine. They have no problems. But there were problems with both cats. BBJ had a lot more problems than Sam, but neither cat was completely healthy.
Grew up in a hunting family. While I'm against any killing for sport, animals dying for food is a normal part of life. I personally thought it was interesting to see the halal process. Thank you, Hannibal. I thought that's what I did it for. I did it for people. I put that video up for people who are interested and curious about that. Just like I'm going to post any video.
Nobody asked for that though. Nobody asked for that video. Nobody. I've been watching your chats. I've never seen a comment saying, "Hey, can you post this kind of video on your channel?" You did that just for shock. You did it for drama. You did it for controversy. You know why you did it. Because you are looking for a reaction. You're looking for outrage. You're looking for people to get so angry that they send you hate super chats. And what have I been saying about that? I understand people getting mad at Chantal. I understand it completely. But if you're someone and you get so angry at Foodie that you want to send a super chat because you are dying to say something to her, understand that whatever you have to say to her, it doesn't matter. She doesn't care about what you have to say. She doesn't care how much you yell and scream. She doesn't care about any vulgar words. All she cares about the fact is you gave her money. Remember the lessons from childhood. Don't reward bad behavior. Don't reinforce bad behavior with reward. We were taught that as kids, right? It applies now to this one because she's a gigantic kid. She's a toddler. Don't reinforce bad behavior because what happens? It continues. If you reward bad behavior, the bad behavior will continue. Giving Chantal a super chat when you're angry, it's equivalent to saying, "I don't like you, I don't like you, here's some money." Well, you've just given them money. So, of course, they've got what they wanted, they're going to keep it up. It makes no sense to reward bad behavior.
About Kuwait for people who are interested who are from the Western world. But you can't watch it and then judge how people live here. You can't watch my videos when I'm trying to show you a different part of life. Judge how our apartment is in this part of the world. Judge how uh, food is made in this part of the world. It makes you look like a friggin' ignorant butthole. Which most that's why I hate this community because they're ignorant. You're all ignorant. A lot of you are ignorant.
Well, you don't like the community, it's okay. We don't like you either. So you just stay on your side, we'll stay on our side, and everything will be kosher, right? Just stay where you are, do your content, do your live streams, stop sneaking around in reaction channel chats and making nasty comments. You get called out and caught all the time anyway.
Right, when it comes to these things, and it's like I'm the one who has to suffer through through this stuff, like of being accused of being horrible. Oh, she's vile because a chicken got slaughtered. Really? Well, don't come here then. Will you post more videos like that? No, I mean I just wanted to post that video once. Do you guys really want the hairy cam?
Oh, look at you talking about doing a hairy cam. So this one who just said in this live stream that uh, French Fry Girl is exploiting BBJ. And yet here she is planning on doing a live cam of her hamster. She's going to be exploiting her hamster. She has plans to exploit her own pet to make money. I'm telling you, the desperation is real over there.
What makes halal? So halal, like they bless the food. They sensitive to things that like it's just we're so spoiled in the Western world. You know what I
No, no, you were spoiled. There are lots of people that live in Canada, that you live in the United States. We are not spoiled. We live just fine. We're healthy. We can walk around. We can do things. We can live life. You can't. No, it's not a matter of the Western world is spoiled. It's a matter of you were just acting badly and finding reasons to act badly and live your life in a way that made no sense. Don't blame a country for your suffering. Blame yourself because it starts with you.
mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. Go out and live in different countries, and then you'll learn. You'll learn.
Chantal, you've been to a couple of different places, and what did you do? Let's see. You went to Cuba. You could have shown so much of Cuba. You stayed on the resort and you stayed near the buffet table and you were in your room and maybe you went down the ocean a couple of times to take a bath And then now you are in Kuwait. We've seen very little of Kuwait. We've seen the beaches at night. We've seen the desert. We've seen power lines. You drive around on different streets. You've not shown very much. So you travel different places, but yet you're not really showing much of anything. You're not doing much of anything. And you said yourself in a recent live stream that it's very difficult for you to do anything. You'd rather just sit still and do nothing. So, yeah, you travel to different places, but what's the point? You're just finding little rooms to shack up in wherever you go.
No, it's different everywhere. I don't know. I think maybe part of me was expecting some outrage, yeah. Obviously.
Are you disappointed? Are you disappointed that not every reaction channel was jumping on at the moment that you posted the video? Sounds like it.
Well,
Maybe that's why she's mad. She thought, oh, they'll go live and they'll cover it, and I'll get all kinds of views for it. Nah, nobody wants to see that graphic stuff.
like, so what? Like,
It's funny to me. Foodie is the queen of monetizing things, yet she's so stupid. Graphic content, you can't monetize that. You really can't monetize that, and nobody wants to show that on their streams.
what war? Yeah. Funny how FFG only wanted BBJ and not Sam. Right. No, but nobody questions any of these things, baby mama. Nobody questions.
Hold on. Sam had already been given to another owner. Sam already had a home. BBJ was the one who was left. That's why. They weren't together and then just one was chosen. No, you gave Sam to somebody else. And then BBJ was all by herself for a little bit.
Them at all, without doubt. If it was me who brought BBJ to the vet, they'd need proof of all her health conditions.
I'm sure that Frenchie has all the paperwork.
Like, ridiculous. Would slaughter rabbits. Who in that community are so blinded by their hate for me that anything is wrong. They're really willing to even just like disrespect entire cultures. Like, it's just ridiculous. No one had to watch. I don't get why grown adults click on videos they don't want to watch. You literally said graphic. They're such hypocrites. Exactly. It was 2.5 kg. Oh, okay. 11 Canadian? That's pretty good. Yeah. You hunt for sport? Hi, Jessica PS. Other chicken is raised and slaughtered. Yeah, like I said, I always went, but I definitely don't feel that way now. You're free to see this, just don't watch it. So simple, but they desperate for content. Exactly. I like meat. I just can't watch how it's done and processed. I think a lot of people are like that, Angela, but I don't think those people should be like condemning people for showing the process. I mean, this is what you're eating. Maybe it's like that's why I went vegan at one point because I couldn't, but then I thought, I don't know, like I've seen some really bad slaughterhouse videos in North America. Butcher bees, my husband, and then like I don't get it. It's like, what's the big deal? But that's the thing. It's like these people will say my content is so boring, but it's like that's your whole world is my content.
Not really. See, that's what you're telling yourself. You're telling yourself you are so important to us that there's absolutely no one else to react to and there's nothing else to do on YouTube but you. You tell yourself that to prop yourself up and so you can think to yourself, they can't do without me. They need me. I'm a star. I could do Stardew Valley videos. I could do video game videos. I can do ambiance videos. I can find other people to react to. I just got through reacting to Amberlyn Reed in some of her videos. And there's a couple of other people that I'm going to start reacting to and include that with my content. Start incorporating other people. And for those that are on my channel, if all you're here for is Chantal, feel free to watch only the Chantal stuff, but I want to do other things, okay, just to keep it fresh. So things don't get stale, because I got a feeling she's going to get stale as a bag of 2-month-old potato chips real fast. And you're going to get bored. And maybe you might want different content. Plus, I need to do different things just to keep my mind from going insane. Like give myself a break from Chantal. But Chantal, you say that you're the only thing that we can do. But yet, I'm going to throw it back at you. This is the only thing that you can do. Like, this is it for you. Like, YouTube is literally your quote unquote job. You are not employable. You have no skills. You're not good with people. If this goes under, you're going to go under. You're at a point now where you have no home. You owe thousands in taxes. You probably can't go back to Canada. You've got to rent a boyfriend, whatever, that you're paying for. I mean, you've got nothing. You are essentially homeless. We've got a lot of options. You don't. We can, if your channel disappeared tomorrow, we can easily find other things to do. We could catch up on content that we've not been able to do because you take up all of our time. And it would be so refreshing to be able to choose different things and relax and all of that. So don't put it on us like this is the only thing we can do. No, there's lots of other different things. Disappear from YouTube for about 3 months and see what happens. Trust me, we'll be okay.
Like, do you not see that or what? Yeah, Diego. Oh, I didn't hear about the blue window. We'll be next live. Okay. Why do we care what Amberlyn thinks? Really, I unsubscribed from her whenever she became an idiot.
So people in Chantal's chat were saying that Amerlyn Reed did a post about Chantal. Y'all just give me a second. I'm curious. I'm nosy. I want to see what's up. Y'all give me a minute. What are y'all talking about? The last post from Amber was 2 weeks ago. What are they talking about? I don't see anything. I just wanted to check it out because I'm nosy. Let's keep going with Chantal.
And went in Chef Natterd's chat to try to suck up to my abuser. Ew. Like, get a life.
Yeah, she did that. And then it caused a bit of a rift between Chantal and Amber for a while.
And then I started seeing that people were right about her too. I was like, ew. Okay, why did I ever watch you? Did I freeze the chicken? No, because I'm probably gonna cook it today. If I don't cook it, you're craving some chicken tenders with a side of sheep. Chicken tenders. Who was it? Was it? But you have to be desensitized in a way to stuff like this, I guess, in a little bit. It is shocking because in the Western world, we're so removed from the consumer.
Okay, hold on. Well, what's this? What's this? What's this? Hold up. Mistress of Darkness, Chantal, change your content to reacting channel over these reaction channels and let's see how they feel like, be like crying like Karens. Mistress, she tried that. She did. She tried that. She tried to be a reactor and she sucks at it. She tried reacting to a few people, French Fry Girl being one, and she absolutely she's so bad at it. She doesn't know how to be a reactor. She totally sucks at that. And in a way, she does it anyway. I mean, by her doing impersonations of reaction channels and talking about the reaction channels in a subtle way, she is reacting to us.
Consumer process, like as consumers, we're so far removed from how the process is, but we don't know how they're preparing our food. You don't see it. You don't know what they're doing. Have you seen like, never mind. If I showed you some of the slaughterhouse videos, you'd be freaking no. Or sometimes I admit, like I have to stop searching my name. But
right, stop searching your name, you big idiot. And you won't get so aggravated. But like I said earlier, she knows that the only interesting thing left on her channel is the rages. So she has to have a reason to rage. So she has to search for a reason to rage. Hence why she's always so nosy with the reaction channels.
I don't actually just take the time and watch a whole video. Otherwise, FFG would not have a channel because if I all I have to do, like, I cannot bring myself to watch her crappy videos.
You watch all of her videos. You watch all of her live streams. Girl, the thumbnails that you've done, things that you say, you watch her live streams.
Because I have to write down timestamps and things like that. And like, I
So, wait a minute. Put the brakes on. I don't watch her videos, and then she admits to writing down timestamps. Oh my goodness.
swear, I swear, I swear, this coward would not have the guts to call my mother a whore to my face because she wouldn't have one left. I swear.
You wouldn't do anything to her. You saw her face to face at the fashion show. Did you do anything? No. You were smiling and giggling, saying, "Do you want to go get some poutine?" So you're basically a keyboard warrior, Chantal. You talk all tough behind your phone, but once you get in front of somebody, you freeze up.
I swear she's going to pay for that. Everything you've done to me, you are going to pay for. Just wait.
What has she done to you? What has she done to you? Chantal, you've done far more damage to yourself than anybody has ever done to you. And let me put this on the table. So, Natter, the man that you claimed really, really hurt you physically, emotionally, far more than any reactor. Why haven't you thrown a strike or a privacy complaint at his channel? Why haven't you done that? You were so quick to go after the reaction channels, but none of us have hurt you the way that you claim he has hurt you. Why haven't you gone after him? Why is it that somebody that you helped with a channel, that you set up a channel with, you've never gone after him? Not once. And why is it he's never gone after you either? Huh? Could it be because you two idiots are still talking and working together even now? Is that why you were still wearing your heart necklace, ma'am, even before you came back to Kuwait? Makes one wonder. Yeah. So you're trying to paint this picture that the reaction channels are hurting you. How are we hurting you? We're just putting our opinions out there. People are free to listen or not listen, to watch or not watch. Same with you. That's not hurting you. But the people in your real life that you claim hurt you, you haven't done a doggone thing to.
It's not now, maybe not tomorrow. It's coming. So I don't watch their videos, is my point. Do you think I listen to Kaya for 5 hours at a time? No. In her little she shed? No, I don't. You know what I mean? I have a life. Unlike all of these people who sit here and judge how boring my life is,
It is boring.
they need to go live theirs, clearly. You had to learn how to
And
kill.
you need to go to the doctor for that throat situation. It's annoying. I don't know why it's back, but that little throat clearing, it's gotten much more frequent. What is going on with that, Chantal?
Them. Catherine Wiley, welcome to Very Important Pieces. Ready, set, piece.
Kaya has a raspy voice. There are lots of people that have a raspy voice. I would much rather listen to a raspy voice than somebody always clearing their throat. It's annoying as hell.
Catherine, do restaurants close during the fasting period? I think so. I think things close, don't they, babe? Hey, Blue Eye, if you don't cook for us like you've been promising, I will, I will, I will. I will do a chicken dish, yeah. You have no knowledge about this culture or the religion. You do not do PDA, okay? Like, do you think I'm going to talk about our sex life publicly? It's not going to happen. Like, if that's what your
Nobody's asking you to talk about your sex life.
guide is to how much we love each other, then stay guessing. But I can tell you right now, I would not be here traveling across the world to forgo a sex life with somebody. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, if you've ever seen any.
Chantal, listen, we know why you're in Kuwait. We know why. Because you made quite the mess for yourself in Canada, taxes included. And you essentially ran to Kuwait because that was the only place left to go. You ran to Sala as fast as you could before all of your crap caught up with you. You were running from your taxes. And by the way, ma'am, just found out that there is a Canadian embassy in Kuwait. Did you know that? So if you're running from your taxes, they could still catch up with you. If that was the goal to run from the taxman, they can find you there. Yeah, that can happen. So you ran to Sala because remember what you said? You said, I just have to get into his house. Well, let's complete that statement now. I just have to get into his house and start living with him and get him in a place where he's stuck with me so that he can't make me leave. Is that the plan? That you just gonna move in with Sala and put him in a spot where he can't get rid of you? Trust me, he can't get rid of you. He can leave you high and dry.
Any of my past videos, you know what kind of person I am. So it doesn't make any sense. Your math is not mathing. Why does the world have so much hate in it now? I just don't understand why people just don't encourage each other. Right, right. And welcome to Beezers. Did they eat camel there? Ah, yeah. Good question. I left that community due to the slaughter. I'm a vegan. My dogs eat meat. I can't let them starve. Yeah. No, exactly. Good question. Yeah, the whole restaurant's closed from 4, but like this chicken, it's
So
time with
much
a fake
talk
man.
about chicken.
Hmm. Stalking behavior. You didn't come to the fashion show that you weren't invited to, knowing I hate your guts.
The fashion show was a public event, and it all goes back to Chantal, doesn't it? Let's go all the way back, y'all. If Foodie had not opened her mouth about the fashion show, nobody would have known. And if nobody knew, nobody would have shown up, including FFG. FFG showed up because Foodie opened her mouth. It's her fault. It's all her fault.
Stalking behavior. Please. And I'm keeping her fupa on my community post. I don't care because I'm sorry, but don't give FOG attention so she will feel herself that she is such an important. Yeah, exactly.
And you know what the beautiful part about her talking about French Fry Girl? There is some beauty to this. The beauty of it all is that it's amazing to me that this one it's that's a great face. I have to stop talking for a minute. Let me y'all know I love photography. I am all about a good picture. That that's a face. Like I love the fact that Chantal's always giving me a good face for the thumbnail. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes, I love it, Chantal. Give me more faces like that. Anyway, what I was saying, the beautiful part about her raging about French Fry Girl is if you're someone and if you have a problem with another person, especially on YouTube, you cannot express hate about them without indirectly promoting them at the same time. So every single time she rages about Frenchie in her community tab or in a live stream, she's promoting her. She's helping her channel get bigger. I hate this person. I hate them with the fire of 1,000 suns, but I'm going to promote her channel. Even through hate, you're still promoting it. You're helping her channel get bigger. I love that for you, Chantal. I do. I do. I love it a lot.
That's the thing. I know what I have to do. I know I have to ignore people because
But you don't.
they're never gonna go away.
Nope.
Actually, speaking of false outrage, it's been on taken on a grander scale. Have you guys been following the Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber drama? I literally cannot stand my life every time I scroll through TikTok and it's all about Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. People are taking it so far. Number one, it's alleged that they were talking.
What is this, like a Hollywood drama channel now? You are all over the place. One minute you're posting a video about chickens and showing something graphic and awful. The next you're doing Hollywood drama. You boy, look, you are just like searching for anything to talk about.
About you don't have any proof that they were talking shading Selena Gomez. Really? Where? They didn't come out and blatantly shame her. Like you're just this is again put together. Gerard Cosmetics called Karina ugly. Yeah. People overlook that and give you money. I don't get it. Like people are ridiculous. Like if okay, whatever. It must be good to travel thousands of miles. They're so jealous, babe. Don't mind them. Let them see. Yeah. Yeah, I do like traveling thousands of miles, actually. Are we allowed to discuss your ex life on this channel? No, I can't discuss that anymore at all.
What sex life? What sex life? I mean, come on. Come on. What sex life? What sex life? It, listen, I'm going to be crude for a minute. Please excuse me. If there was some kind of hanky panky going on in the bedroom, Sala would be tired. She would be tired. She would be sore. Okay. She would be smiling from ear to ear. She would be in high spirits for at least a week. The fact that she's angry and bitter and salty and she just won't stop, the fact that she's sitting here early in the morning, raging at the reaction channels, eating dessert, that should tell you everything you need to know about what's going on with the two of them. It's early in the morning. Anybody out there, you got a partner, whether it's a boyfriend or a husband or a girlfriend, listen, where are you early in the morning if you live with your spouse or your mate or if you got somebody? Where are you? If they live with you, they're in bed next to you. They're probably sleeping, taking all the covers, grabbing the pillows. You know, they're probably like yelling at you, your feet are cold. Man, your feet are cold. Don't touch me. That's where you're at. You're in bed with your person, sleeping. That's where you are. Or you're waking up next to each other saying, hello, what's up? And then going to have breakfast. Not this one. Nah. She is by herself doing a live stream, mad, eating dessert, not getting the dessert that she wants, but the dessert that she can get. That's the only sweet thing she's sticking in her mouth is dessert. So what intimacy is there? There's none.
Oh, period. Why are people so interested in that? Like, who cares? Like, go get your own. Go get your own sex life. You know what I mean?
You don't have one. I don't have to be in your bedroom to know that you don't have one.
Like, why do you care?
And I say that not because of your size, Foodie, but because of the fact that you are just, listen, woman to woman, you're not clean. You wear the same dirty clothes for days. You think that by bathing in perfume is going to cover up body odor. It won't. Okay, because there's different odors coming from different parts of your body. And if you're not clean, it's going to be overpowering. You want romance, you want intimacy, and yet you won't use a bar of soap and a washcloth girl. That's astounding to me. You want intimacy, and yet you will not do the basics to keep yourself clean so that a man can do what you want him to do. You don't care about yourself at all, and yet you're expecting a man to get aroused by you, to be turned on by you, to be enthralled with you. It, no, no, at least be clean. At least be clean in every area of your body. At least be clean and disease free. If you want a little something, something, okay? Just do that. You're probably sleeping by yourself because he don't want to smell some nastiness coming on from next to you.
Just try living without electricity for 4 months. They would have something else to do besides worry about what other people do with their lives. Exactly, exactly. What would you do, Zach, without keeping your white claws cold and like I don't know, like try exactly. I'd love to see Zach out on a farm. I would love it. No electricity for 4 months. I could totally do it. I used to live. I roughed it many times in my life actually. Like Katimovic? Oh my god.
Let's see you do it now. Let's see you do it now. Foodie, the last apartment that you and Salah had, you were complaining about no air conditioning. You couldn't deal with it. So you guys hopped over to another place with AC because at your current size, I'm sure you get hot very, very easily, especially out in the desert. You could not rough it out in the woods, ma'am. No, no, that's hard living. You got to go out, you got to chop wood, you got to draw water, you got to get your food. You got to be, it's very physical. You would not be able to do it. You would know how to cope. You'd be sending somebody out to do all the hard labor.
Gosh, you should have seen what I had to go through sometimes. And well, the ice storm of 1998, we had no electricity for a while, but I think I could totally rough it if I really needed to. You know, I don't care about a glamorous lifestyle at all, period. I'll never, ever, 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 ever worry about.
Really? You don't care about a glamorous lifestyle, but yet you're a YouTube celebrity. You're a YouTube star. You're the star of Gorlworld. You over there with your Starbucks and your Lush products, but you don't care about high priced things, right? No, not at all.
Riches and things like that. That's not important to me anymore.
And remember, guys, remember she was supposed to move into a mansion. Ooh, a mansion. But yet you're this humble person. Chantal, tell the truth. If Salah had a mansion and had lots of money, you would be throwing that in our faces right about now. You'd be bragging about it. You'd be living large and showing us in every way how you live large. But because you're not living large, because you can't afford that, you can't pay for all that, suddenly you go the other way. Oh, I don't care about living large. I don't care about glamour. I would rather live simply. You're spinning that narrative because right now you have no choice.
Anymore in life at all. And honestly, it's so freeing. It's so freeing. Are you kidding, Flopper? Yeah. Sorry, Salah. Hey, Mistress. Hi. My morning is good. Our morning is really well. Yes, we're gonna have a good day today. I'm gonna try. FFG is just like doo doo. They both inserted themselves into your life. Weird stalkers. Yeah, yeah,
Reacting is not stalking.
exactly. I don't envy their lives at all. At all.
We don't envy your life at all. You keep saying that we're jealous of you. In what way are we jealous? What do you have that we could not acquire? I'm sure all of us, we have our health. We have our good health. We have loved ones. We have friends, people to talk to. What do we have that, what about you? What do you have that we don't have? You have a YouTube paycheck, big flipping deal. We can make money is money. Anybody can make money. That's all you have is money. Literally, that's all you've got. And you're in debt with the tax man. So you don't even really have money. So tell us again what you got.
Oh my gosh. I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful. Salah and Chantal, my prayers go out to you and your beautiful hearted wife. I love how the camel loved her. That tells me what kind of person she is. Yeah, thank you, Catherine. And Howie loves me. Like, yeah,
No, he doesn't.
I'm an animal person for sure.
No, you're not.
I love animals.
No, you don't. No, untrue statement. Lie right there. Eh. The lie detector says that's a lie.
And I'm not gonna let people. Oh, you love animals. Oh, BBJ's claws. Blah blah blah. Give me a break. Like that one thing out of the grand 21 years.
Chantal, let me run through the list of things that are wrong with BBJ. And there was a laundry list. 5 claws growing up into her foot pads. That's number one. Her fur was severely matted and dirty. That's number two. Her ears were dirty. She had a severe UTI. She had hyperthyroidism, uh, possible heart murmur. Let's see, what else? Arthritis. That poor baby was messed up from tip to tail. It wasn't just a little something. There were a lot of things wrong with her. Her being underweight. She's being well taken care of now. That makes my heart feel good. But it wasn't just some little thing that we're blowing up out of proportion. There were lots of things wrong with BBJ.
And no, BBJ, people can't do math. They think she's only 18. Listen to this. I got her 2004, okay? On the sticker in the shelter, it said she was abandoned and left on the street. That person is a cruel animal abuser. That person is. So I got her 2004 at the shelter. Her name was Jewel, and she was 1 to 2 years old. Honestly, I don't feel safe with her being in FFGs. Who knows?
I feel safe. I've seen the picture. She looks good. She looks real good. I was worried the entire time she was with you because she didn't look very good. And she always had this pitiful, sad look in her eyes like, help me. Like I'm lonely. I need someone to take care of me. It broke my heart. She doesn't look that way now, but she looked that way then.
This person is sadistic. They're willing.
No, you're sadistic because you would constantly bait the audience using her suffering to bait the audience to keep watching so you got views. You exploited her suffering.
To do all these disgusting things. You don't know if she pinches BBJ when, like,
Excuse me. Listen, I saw a clip of you grabbing BBJ and then her limping away.
you don't know what she does to BBJ behind the scenes. You don't know. She's a sadistic weirdo.
You're a sadistic weirdo. Anyone who makes the statement, who says, I'm not taking my cats to the vet just because it makes my haters angry, there is something sadistic and evil and wrong with you. Anybody who has that kind of thinking, and you do have that kind of thinking.
And I just don't trust it. So I feel like I let her down by doing that. Had I known she had anything to do with FFG, never, never. Had I known FFG was in the snowbank, I would have been exercising certain rights I have to protect myself. That's all.
But the thing is, there was no threat to you. There was no physical threat to you. It wasn't like she was charging up to your doorstep and doing anything. There was absolutely no threat to you. So calm down.
All I gotta say. That's why she's a coward. If you're so big and bad and gangsta, why didn't you make yourself shown? Hmm? Yeah.
Because that wasn't the purpose of the visit, was to do something physical to you. It was to rescue an animal. That was the greater purpose.
Anyway, so obvious, yeah. Haley is a mean girl. I don't give a fuck about her feelings. No, but it's the point though. Like whether you like that's the point. Exactly the point. People don't like Haley for whatever reason, so they're
So weird. She's trying to weave this whole Hollywood situation with her situation and compare the two. What?
bringing all of this into it when it has nothing to do with the beef between her and Selena. There's not even any beef, didn't they? Like, God will never judge you. Well, I'll send you to hell, but you might deserve it. I'm kidding. No, seriously. I mean, it's just yeah. I don't know. I feel weird. I can't look at FFG's face directly. I want to go washroom to puke. Yes, babe, I know. I mean, it's just feeding trolls by claiming if she's faking a boyfriend. It shows that is what you mainly value in life. Ugh, goodbye, World of Hope. Where's her boyfriend then?
She keeps trying to poke at Frenchie to show herself on camera or bring her boyfriend on camera. She's just like trying to poke to get her to show herself just so she could say something about her appearance, or Frenchie to bring her man onto camera so she could say something about his appearance. Frenchie's not stupid. She knows what you're up to. Okay? Like, and Chantal, you won't even come on camera as your natural self. You won't come on camera unless you've got a bazillion filters working. Let's see. You've got the skin smoothing filter working on right now to hide your gigantic pores. You've got a filter to change your eye color because your natural eye color is a dark brown. It is not green. You've got, let's see, skin smoothing filter, contour filter, big eyes, eye color filter. What else? I mean, you played around with that filters to give you this appearance. This is not your natural self. We've seen your natural self. And yet you have something to say about reactors that aren't showing themselves on camera. Trust me, I've seen some of those reactors and they're beautiful people. There's a lot of attractive people in on the reaction side. There really is. You don't want to acknowledge that. You like to say that you're hotter than 90% of us, but you're not. You're not. And I don't say that just because of the physical, okay? Because being attractive, it's not just about the physical. Physical might be part of it, but what's really attractive is the inside of a person, the personality, how you talk to people, how you interact with people, and you are horribly ugly inside as a result. You could eat every bit of makeup in the world and it still would not fix your kind of ugly. It just wouldn't. You could be 120 pounds and still be grotesquely ugly. As a matter of fact, if you were 120 pounds, you would be 1,000 times worse. Because I could just see you right now being 120 pounds. You would be that one flaunting, saying, Look, I'm a skinny girl. And you would be that girl that even though you had been severely overweight, you would be that one that you would make fun of people who are overweight. It would go the other way. You reverse it. Because you're bigger, you hate on people that are smaller. But if you were smaller, you would hate on people that were bigger. Tell me you wouldn't. You know you would.
Am I behind? Where's her boyfriend then? World of Hope. Hmm? Hi, Adelaide girl.
بربرما اسم فانيل.
Prepare. Where's my thumbnail?
So what exactly is your job, Sala? What exactly is your job? To monitor her chat? Is that what she pays you for? Because if she's calling you every hour on the hour, like she says, if you're driving her around all day, if you're modding in her chat, are those your job responsibilities? Is that how she's keeping you tied to her? You know, she's got you on lock for a reason because that's the only way she trusts you. You know, she's basically taking up all your time so that you don't have time to go out and be with other women. But you do you over there. You're the one that signed on for this beast. Enjoy the Pandora's box you open, bro.
FFG the vial, she don't have a
Oh, shut up, Sala.
boyfriend. Everybody know that.
Oh God, how much do you think she's gonna pay him for this right here, making fun of FFG? Sala, you are a sad, pathetic little man. Look at you. All the women in the world you could have been with, and you chose to be with this one. How desperate is your situation that you would attach yourself to something as vile and toxic as Foodie Beauty? Like, how desperate are you, bro? And you got the nerve to talk about the reactors when you are literally living off this beast?
That. Smoky ass.
Smoky ass. Hi, Adelaide girl. No, it's true. Like, where's her boyfriend? Like, the only reason this is a flex for me is because this moron sits on her channel and makes content out of it. Makes 40,000 views off of claiming my marriage is fake. When
You're so you're so mad and jealous.
her literal boyfriend, like, here's Sala in the flesh.
And he's not even in the same room as you. He's not even in the same room. You are by yourself with your live stream. Where is he? He's in his room. He's away from you. Yeah, newly married couple, happily married, right, Chantal?
The flesh. She literally invents her boyfriend. So yes, I'm going to point that out. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. How about Pete's doxing his own number?
Some people, they have respect for their families and their loved ones that they keep them off their channels. And I respect that because YouTube can be quite vicious and mean. You know, the YouTube streets are nothing to play around with. It's not for the weak. because there's always somebody's got something to say about something. You can be the nicest person on YouTube, do nothing wrong to nobody, and somebody somewhere is going to hate you and give you hate for no reason other than the fact they're unhappy. That's just how it is. Chantal is just poking and prodding for Frenchie to turn her camera on to say something about something, whether it's where she lives, her background, her appearance. She wants her to bring her boyfriend on camera and make him a part of this. Frenchie's doing well to where she doesn't have to turn her camera on or show her man. She's not about that life of exploiting the people in her life that she loves. Chantal, you're sad. You're so sad to me. You, madam, think about what you've shown us on YouTube. You've shown us every part of your body you could possibly show, and you did it for free. You did it for free. You didn't even save it for OnlyFans. You came on camera and you flashed every part of your naughty bits that there was. There's nothing that we haven't seen. You did every conceivable, vulgar, offensive, shocking thing you could think of. And with all of those extremes, what did it get you? You don't have a home. You don't have a car. You're running to another country because you're thousands of dollars in debt. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Frenchie's doing well. She didn't have to come on camera and do all those things. She's doing much better than you. Much better. And she and her family gave a nice home to BBJ, which is great. It's fantastic. Meanwhile, you're over there early in the morning eating dessert while your man is in the other room playing video games and modding in your chat. Sad. So sad.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think, I don't know what to say about that. And then SJM copying him, like anyone cares about you. Anyway, here's about that loser. And now you're gonna sit there and say I smelled that when you met me? Really?
Oh, yeah. So, for those who do not know, just to catch you up to speed, so Us Jam did a live that he deleted where he was talking about an ex girlfriend, but he also talked about Chantal. And to give you a brief description of what he said about Chantal, he said that when he met her, at first she smelled good because she was bathed in perfume and body spray, but he could also smell the stench underneath it, and he got grossed out by it. That she does stink. She tries to cover it up with perfumes and body sprays, but after a minute, the smell, the stench of the unbathed skin comes through, and it was gross.
Okay. After you already said I smell so good, please, please. What time is it there? Do you guys sleep on a different time schedule since you're getting used to? I feel like the getting high energy, getting adjusted to the different time has made me get sick. Like I was in the store shopping and I'm looking at plates and all this stuff. You should see all the beautiful Ramadan decorations. I have to show you guys. I'm getting my rage out now because once Ramadan hits, I won't be able to rage. I shouldn't be raging, but whatever.
I have to wonder, like I can't remember the last time I saw the bed in Salah's room, but what I do remember is that back in the villa, when Chantal had her room, she had a queen size bed, and she's of a bigger size. So she would need a little bit bigger bed because of her bigger size just to be comfortable. So Salah is 6 feet tall. He's not a tiny person. They would need a bigger size bed just to accommodate them both. And I'm wondering if maybe because the bed isn't big enough that they can both be in it together, or if they have to take turns being in the bed because it's just not big enough.
I'm a new Muslim, and this kind of thing takes a long time. You don't just change your personality overnight, and I'm very impulsive, and I anger very easily. I just, ugh. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so blacks, our Fajr, we try to like get up for Fajr, If I don't get up for Fajr, I just make up the rockets, like the 2 rockets from Fajr. But you should be getting up for Fajr, so I try my best. We did sleep a lot. I'm so behind. I'll catch up, guys. Hey, Crispy, what are your goals for the next year? I just want to try to get all your questions and comments. That's why I'm so behind, babe. I want to try to like catch everyone's questions and comments and things.
Why?
You look handsome.
Oh, thank you, baby.
I just want to catch everyone's comments and questions, so sometimes I get behind.
Catch up on mayonnaise.
Just reacting to everything, but I don't know. Like I'm conflicted because like I know that like people always need someone to target and to talk about, and I'm not immune to it because like everybody who's a public figure gets that.
You look for people to target. You seem to have a pattern of you'll go through phases of you'll pick like 4 or 5 different reactors and you'll start talking about them. Let's see, what are your targets lately? FFG is number one. Charlie Gold used to be a big one for a while, but then Charlie Gold was replaced with FFG. Let's see, Kaya, that's another one. Sarah Jane, who else? Oh goodness. Oh, Perfectly Imperfect. You've got like T and Sass. You keep a list in your head of like 5 different people, 5 reactors that for whatever reason they make it onto your hate list, and so you'll start talking extensively about them as much as possible, and then you'll stop for a minute, and then you'll go back to it. So it's weird. You're looking for things to rage at. You're looking for things to react to. So in your own way, you're trying to be a reaction channel. The thing is, you suck at it.
But like it's just ridiculous some of it, you know? Like I don't know.
Blue girl said, "We love you, Salah." The eyebrow man, Blue. It's behind only 5 minutes with the 55 comments.
Everyone thought it was weird that Salah had his dad take him to the hospital, but he was having surgery on his foot. Someone would drive, and Chantal doesn't drive there. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. It's just not something who cares if he wants to go with his dad? His phone went flying across the room. Yeah, that's one thing. I guess I'll have to watch because of the people he lives with now. Might not be appreciative of the rages.
Yeah, that's what I can't remember what room I was in, but somebody said something about that. The fact that Pete forgets he's not at the villa. He's living with people, so he can't be loud and rage like that, living with people and throwing his phone. That's not acceptable when you live in a roommate situation.
But I find it wrong for people to purposely trigger people they know have like emotional issues or who have antisocial behavior or I don't know. You know what I mean?
Hi, golden girl. Hi,
Yeah, Ava. Exactly.
Elizabeth. Oh shit! Finally, Salah is here.
Babe,
Yes, babe.
can you give me a bottle of water, babe?
1 or 2.
Just one.
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
Cute.
Look at that. No, he did not just pinch her cheek. Listen, no, if I live with a man, he pinched my cheek, we're going to be fighting. That's not cute.
Thank you, honey. The more it affects me, the more it makes people happy. If that's not totally pathological as human beings, I don't know what is. Where's my ready set bees? Ready set bee. Hey, Veronica. Blue window bees, inshallah. Yes, you guys are gonna freak out. There's a surprise in there for you. Specifically for Flop Era, right?
Yeah.
We love Salah the eyebrow man.
Ready, set, bees. She invited us to Alaska.
Really? We're gonna travel, so right?
One day,
Yeah, one day.
inshallah soon.
Inshallah soon, yeah. We want to see a Beezer smooch. Look at this power couple. Can you do a girls only live?
I'm getting a sense of deja vu right now. Is anybody else getting a sense of deja vu? Let me explain. So remember way back in the day when Foodie would do streams with Pete's? Remember what Pete's used to do? Like he would come on stream and like be there physically, but he would just sit back and be on his phone. That's where I'm getting a sense of deja vu from. Salah's doing the same thing. He's there sitting next to her, but he's not really adding to the stream. He's just doing his own thing. What is the point of being on a stream if you're not going to do anything?
Live and show us your hair. No, because it would be public still A plus. You spoke about gaming bees. Okay, mistress, yes. Okay, so we have this thing that's
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. But Salah, before I came, he found out I liked video games, so he went and bought this like 10,000 games. It's like all old games. So we have like original Resident Evil, we have like Silent Hill, we have remember Circus, the game Circus.
And the old
I want to
Nintendo.
play that.
It's called Atari. Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Atari, yeah. There's Atari games.
Yeah.
Street Fighter. There's all kinds of games we can play together that are so fun. Ninja Turtles, the Simpsons game. Remember how stupid that was?
Yeah.
Boring.
To
You're
cross
like-
the street and the car crushed him.
And the mailbox hit you.
No, it's such a shame. Salah, you gave her 10,000 games, but she's not a gamer. Maybe you are, sort of, but she's not a gamer. She had a Twitch channel. She bought a computer saying that she was going to do gaming content on Twitch. She never did. All she did was the same content on Twitch that she did on YouTube. It was ultra boring. She even tried to do sleep streams. She couldn't even do those right. So, like, if you're trying to make her a gamer, no, she's not a gamer. You're either gamer or you're not a gamer. There's no in between. There's no in between, sir.
Oh, excuse me. I don't know how, but make it work. Estian skipped any girl on the dating app who said she was into working out or hiking. No, I heard him say too that he doesn't like big women. Like, what? Dude. What? Is Salah's hair longer than yours? Yes. He has gorgeous hair. I'm jealous. Don't ever let Chantal drive in Kuwait. No.
Why not?
Every time we go out, I think we're going to die 50 times on those streets.
Not that much.
Oh my god, people just like...
Cross the line, Ali. It's okay. Normally.
No, the roundabout, whenever that guy with the bus came, like you were like this close to him and he comes in, like I'm like, oh my god.
Like
Oh.
2 centimeters maybe to hit you.
Is there a fragrance that smells like Salah? Ask for a friend. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but and go and like bully him every day. It's just like so weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just leave the guy alone. He's obviously deranged. I don't know. Like, it's not defending these people because I don't really know them, but like at the same time, you can obviously tell they have problems. So you're not in the same ballpark. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that whole pick on your own size kind of thing. Ashadu Allah la Ramadan. Allah, my husband was from Egypt. You like pretty?
Yeah.
But I thought that was Jamila.
Also Jamila, the same.
Ah. Gaming bees, yes. You guys want to play? How do you feel about his Playboy shirt?
Hmm?
No, it's a guy and a girl sitting. It's not two girls. Right? The shirt.
Yeah, guy and girl.
Do you not see her jumping curbs?
You know, the only reason why Chantal would do a gaming stream with Salah is that would just be another way for her to keep an eye on him, not because she's truly into the game. If he did a gaming stream, she'd be in the stream making sure he wasn't talking to other women. Or she would do a gaming stream just because that'd be another way to keep the hook in his behind.
Hell yeah, Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Get both PS5. You can stream easily through the... Really? Oh, PS5. I don't even know if that's available here. Is it? What do you think? I don't
I
know.
think
Oh, is there music?
YES.
Yes. I like McDonald's being live. But I have to go on a diet. No, not a diet. If I eat a McDonald's meal, then I just have to watch what I eat the rest of the day. There's like ways to do it. You know what I mean? Which is more successful, I find, than like being like, okay, I'm going to completely omit McDonald's. That's hard. I don't know. Especially if you've never had a McArabia. It's really good. Or a chicken mac.
Y'all just take a look at this. Okay, talk about being disconnected. She's got her face in the camera. He's looking at his phone. Happy marriage, y'all. Happy marriage. There's so much disconnect going on right here.
Imagine calling the cops for people kissing. It's giving Karen. You know? Yeah, there's two people kissing on the.
Content for hours every day. But it's boring. It's boring, yes.
Yeah. Hi, Daisy. Oh, Sharon. Hi, by the way. Yeah, like.
Plus said Chantal is sick. Sick of you bitches.
Are you going out today?
Okay,
You
does
are.
he have to leave?
With oil.
Right. To make Zatar pie.
Yeah.
Like, did we buy.
Don't tell them everything because
Okay, you know what? I don't know what's going on past this point, but she's done raging. He's there. She's not going to rage in front of him. So we're done here. Hour and 36 minutes. Yeah, we're done here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react. Sorry there was no intro, but I thought she was going to rage. But she really didn't rage. This was not a true rage where she was going off, going off, going off. She just wanted to kick up some dust, so to speak. So she did. And I was here to capture it. So thank you guys for watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one. Bye bye.